Hello and welcome inside the High School Huddle, along with Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. We are getting set for the 2023 high school football season. Today, we take a look at the Jenks Trojans and what we think their season prediction preview might look like. First, a message from our great sponsor. The High School Huddle is presented by Generations Church. Love God, love people, serve both well. Contact Generations Church by calling 405-282-6848 or visit them online at generationsguthrie.com. Always be sure to subscribe and like to Second Banana Media on YouTube, and you can follow us all season long here on the High School Huddle. We'll have weekly shows week in and week out. We'll have a fun time taking your questions and comments as well. You can also get all the shows, all the archives. This year will be on secondbananamedia.com. Of course, the High School Huddle is on Facebook and Twitter as well. Jinks Trojans, of course, they're the one who stopped the mighty Bixby Spartans win streak a year ago. Fell short in the playoffs to them, and for the first time in a couple years, we're not the state champions last year, but they have another great team coming back. Coach Riggs does a great job, and perhaps maybe the biggest news was Owen Jones, the former the son of the standout for Jinks and also for University of Oklahoma, Keewan Jones. His son, Owen Jones, has made the move down to Jinks. So that will, as a few players have transferred in and out with that move, but Jinks always there at the end of the season somehow.
You're talking Oklahoma high school football. Jinks is in that conversation. Yep. It doesn't matter what year it is. Yep. Of course, the tradition, all the state championships, just everything about it. You know, then now you got this legacy player with Keewan Jones. Well, he could carry the ball a little bit, couldn't he? He can make some things happen. But his son coming in now playing for Jinks as well. Yeah, I think they're going to be one of the premier programs in 6A1 yet again.
Yeah, before we look at their season schedule, I want to also say congratulations to Coach Alan Tremble and his family. He was inducted into the NFHS High School Hall of Fame, the National High School Hall of Fame, this summer up in Seattle. His family was there to accept that on his behalf, and just a huge coaching legend that we lost a year or so ago.
Yeah, he's a legend in the football field, but you talk to folks that knew him personally, he was a legend of a man.
Yep.
I think he had an impact that reached much wider and much deeper than just football, and a real loss for not just Jinks, but the entire state of Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. We're going to take a look at the season schedule for Jinks. We did not talk to Don King, the voice of Jinks, so this is completely uneducated.
Complete layman.
If you want the true answer, ask Don King. You'll have it. But we'll do our best as we take a look at the Jinks Trojan schedule. My, what a schedule it is. Edmond, Santa Fe, Owasso, some team named Union, or a highlight there, Norman North, a big name down in the Oklahoma City area. Moore is improving. Then you ended up with Broken Arrow and Bixby. What a schedule, guys.
Well, that's a tough one right there. Again, it don't start off any easier because last year, as you remember, they struggled against Edmond Santa Fe, so they're going to play well just to beat them again. And again, Wasso, who's in a state championship game last year, then you got Union, so your first three games could be pretty tough, and then not to mention Bixby at the very end.
Well, and for me, it's Jinks. I look at them and I think the big game for them, obviously, is Union every year. That's still their big rivalry game. Of course, last season we had the quarterback changes, going from Jinks, going over to Union.
Crazy.
Just a lot of stories within the stories. But I think that those will be tough games, but I think they'll win those early games, with the exception of one.
All right. I have the exception of one as well. It will be tough at the beginning of the part there, and I think the Jinks Trojans will do what they did a year ago and beat Bixby at home this year. However, I don't have them going undefeated. I think Tulsa Union, not to give away my state championship pick here in a couple of weeks, I can change my mind. Sure. But I think right now I got the Jinks Trojans going 9-1 in a rivalry loss to Tulsa Union.
Chris, I'm 9-1 again. I'm just like you on this pick. I think the Union game's where they'll get tripped up this year. I think it'll be a great ball game like it always is. But I think Union will clip them, and I think they'll end the regular season 9-1 rolling into the playoffs.
Yeah, I have a little bit different than you guys. I got them going 8-2. I could see them going 7-3, but I think 8-2 is a good number. I got Union winning against them, and then, of course, I have Bixby going undefeated, so I would definitely going to pick Bixby to win that game as well. So I got the Jinks Trojans going 8-2 this season.
I think the Wausau Rams are kind of the wild card this year.
Yes.
They are.
Yep.
They lost a lot on defense last year.
6 players on defense.
A lot on defense.
And of course, they got Coach Blankenship. So, I mean, they can
legend.
turn it around just like that. So
Yep.
I think Owasso, as we take a look at season previews and projections, you have yours as well at home. But Owasso is kind of the wild card for me. And also, I think Norman North is a wild card this year.
See,
we don't need to get into the East-West deal.
Yeah.
Show me before. Yeah. All right. Well, that is the preview for the Jinks Trojans. We wish your team the best of luck this year. Again, don't forget to follow us all season long here on the High School Huddle. Go to YouTube, secondbananamedia.com. We're all there. Just search the High School Huddle. We'll talk to you soon. Best of luck to your team this year.